And yeah, I was 12th on the list, so I had some waiting to do. Jay, you were like 15th on the list, huh?
Yeah. I showed up like 2 minutes after you because my dumbass got caught in traffic.
Hey, come on now. I was stuck in traffic too, but I was able to sign my name on the list toot sweet because I had the forethought to bring my own pen.
You smart bastard. I always try to bring my own pen, but for me, pens are like sunglasses. I always lose them.
Why would you lose your sunglasses? They're valuable, they provide protection, and they look great on you to boot.
It really is a paradox, huh? The things seem to slip out of my hands, like as if my hands are covered in butter. And the sunglasses are made out of banana peels. Yeah, that's how slippery it is.
I know.
But because I lose the thing so often, at least my smartass doesn't have to deal with those crappy looking sunglass tan lines, after I pass the out on the beach.
True enough. Yeah. So anyways, I was like 12th on the list. And it was 3-minute spots, so I had 33 minutes to kill. Plus time between acts, which was roughly around 30 seconds since the host was a freaking chatty Kathy. Yeah, like just say coming to the stage, Matthew Goldin. No need for what you ate for lunch that day or your damn OkCupid misadventure. Just say Matthew Goldin. Thank you very much. Begin the stage.
Yes. Hosts, honestly, skip the pleasantries. Just do. All right? Do I have to spell it out for you? Just do. Set up, punch. Set up, punch. How many times do I have to say it?
Not everyone gets it. Sigh. Open mics. We love them and we hate them.
But dude, what did you do in that 33 plus, I don't know, maybe 6 odd minutes? So I guess 39-minute wait, approximately, until your spot. Surely you didn't pace around looking like a jackass.
Nah, I smoked.
Smoked what?
I went outside and had cigarettes. I think I was making some small talk, too, with Josh. Actually, come to think of it, I think I bummed a cigarillo from him.
Nice.
Where were you? Don't tell me you were sitting in the car trying to memorize your act.
Not at all, no. I have a shtick, so it's pretty much just whatever comes off the top of my head.
So where the hell were you? There's a limit to what Josh and I have to talk about, to be honest. So it really would have been nice if you could have dropped by and helped take the burden off a little bit. You're really talented at socialization.
Thank you very much.
Well, wherever you were, you missed out on more than cigs. Something outside of the mic actually, ironically, ended up being funnier than the mic itself. Josh and I saw something really creepy.
Don't tell me Michael Jackson was standing right with you.
Huh? You think Jackson knows how to resurrect himself? Yeah, right.
Yeah. He never really learned that in his lifetime. But he was a very talented artist, and some folks even claim him to be the quote-unquote king of pop.
Yeah, but he definitely had a shady side.
There's no doubt. Neverland Ranch is the place you never want to land your chopper during an emergency landing situation.
Because you're liable to end up brushing shoulders with a pop star who demonstrated poor judgment when interacting with minors on his ranch. How could someone be such a genius in one area, music, but so dumb in another field, pedophilia? It's deliciously ironic.
There's nothing ironic about it in the least. And honestly, you shouldn't talk about stuff you're not educated about. But back to the story. What could have possibly creeped out you and Josh? You two are not easily fazed.
So, you know how Tribal Cafe is adjacent to a house, right?
Right.
And you know how this house has a yard and outdoor trash bins, right?
Right. Your point is?
I'm getting to it. Bins attract animals.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Yep.
Another episode in a series often known as Matthew's Critter Follies.
Yep. This one guest starring Josh.
Oh, man. I bet when Josh saw whatever the animal was, he was like, what?
Yep. Josh had an interesting reaction. But this story is fundamentally about my reaction. When I saw the animal, I stood frozen in place and didn't move a muscle because I didn't want the animal to get any closer.
It sounds dangerous. What was the animal?
I don't know, man. Maybe it was a skunk. Maybe it was a porcupine. All I know is it stank to high heaven and had some serious spikes.
I don't know whether to say ew or ouch, considering the pointy things, and it smelled like shit.
Yeah, and it almost sprayed Josh 4 minutes before he was supposed to go up.
Damn. No, that's the time you really got to get locked in. You know, phone on Do Not Disturb. Maybe one last listen to Daft Punk. Quick swallow of a beta blocker. And one last review of the set list. A porcupine spike coming right at you is not going to make a comic. Even a veteran comic acts funny. The audience, rather than laughing with you, would be laughing at you.
Yeah, that's true. And this was back in 2016 when audiences were way more callous. That was before the rise of Trump caused everyone to realize we're all in shit creek. People have way more sympathy for their fellow man now.
Yeah, anyways. How was your set? You know, given that you just saw a creepy rodent crawling on the outskirts of the mic.
Not bad. Not everything hit exactly the way I wanted, but my second and fourth joke definitely got some laughs.
Oh, was it the one on servers in restaurants?
No, the one on the ant infestation I was going through at the time.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how is that going?
Well, I moved, obviously. I'm in another state now, as are you.
Oh, right. Well, hey, other states still have ants.
Oh, come on, Jay. You don't expect the ants to crawl onto my U-Haul to immigrate to another state.
True. Yeah, they'd probably crawl off if you just stopped at Baja Fresh. They just stop and get a drink of water.
Or if one ant did manage to stay on top of the U-Haul, as soon as the truck started moving and picked up some speed, it would fly off.
Cringe much? Really? An ant screaming? Matthew, what are you, 6 years old now?
Oh, come on. You hang out with me.
Yeah, but I know enough about ants to know that they don't scream. I actually had a neat ant farm when I was in 9th grade.
Oh, cool. I always wanted to get one of those in high school too, but I couldn't really do it due to financial reasons. Let's just say my family experienced some, setbacks during the recession.
Yeah. The ants eat a lot, and the food actually adds up. You'd think the ants' food is small, but it's decent sized. I guess the ants march so much that they need to make up for lost calories.
Yeah, marching's really good for you. That's why soldiers do it. I would never want to join the war because I really hate marching. I'd much rather order Postmates with Bay as we sit on our lazy asses on a Sunday fun day. But I do envy the social support system that soldiers develop.
Another reason the ants were expensive is that I kept having to buy new ones. Yeah, I had a pet dog as well, you see. He really loved the ants. They really got along. He wanted to show affection to them and give them kisses. And sometimes he would lick them too hard and actually end up pulling them up and end up swallowing them.
Oh no. Poor doggy. I bet he felt bad about that, huh?
Yeah, he whimpered. He would sit in a corner and not eat for days, which actually did end up helping the financial side of things. I was able to buy the ants at greater intervals because of the food strike, which definitely helped me in the pocketbook, but it certainly did not help my pooch's mental health.
Aw, I feel bad for your pooch.
Thank you, but, all this talk of dogs and ants really has me thinking. I never got up to much with cats. Weird.
Yeah, they didn't play a big role for me either. I would sometimes see them out in the distance, but they never usually got within a 50-yard radius.
It's so weird. So we're like dog dudes, huh?
Yup. Man's best friend always seemed to get along with folks like us.
Hey, Maddie, can I say something to you?
Shoot.
You say the word folks funny.
I do? Oh, yeah. I guess I say folks. That's my natural pronunciation. It really is. I think I even say, I'm just going to say how I say it. I think I even say yolks.
Really?
There is technically an L there. You have to admit it.
Ugh, facepalm. Yeah, I know there's an L, but some shit's just silent and should stay that way.
I actually kind of learned most of my vocabulary through reading a lot, so
I learned through Sesame Street.
I don't always get the pronunciation.
Grover was like
right
a mentor to me through my 35-inch Sony.
Anyways, we really didn't spend much time with cats, huh?
We gotta do something about this.
Wait, hold up, Jay. Hey, look. There's a cat cafe only 10 miles from here.
Okay then. I guess I didn't need to open up this can of fish to attract cats.
Nope. The cat cafe contains them already. Okay. Let's go. Shoddy!
What? So you're basically saying you want me to drive since there are only two of us?
Yeah, but I kind of want to finish this level of Angry Birds on the way.
All right. Let's head to Avis.
So I can choose any of these?
Wait, any of these? You can choose anything from the whole fleet?
That's right.
Awesome. Let's go, Maddie. Come on. All right. Show us the cats. We're here. Look at all these cats.
All right. Should we just have a seat over here? Maybe near this group of cats.
Oh. Can we touch them? We're over here. We're sitting right here. Hey, Kim.
Oh, hey guys.
Welcome, Kim.
This is awesome. I've never been to a cat cafe before. Do you guys come here a lot?
Nah, not really. But we heard about it on LAist and figured, what the hell? You gotta live a little, and I don't mind animals. Plus, Starbucks has been really lacking in customer service lately.
I know, right? I was at the Starbucks on 6 and Kenmore last week, and after ordering my beverage, the barista asked for my name, just like always.
Yeah.
And of course, I said Kimberly Clark. Well, actually, I didn't say that. I don't prefer to be so formal with the employees. So I just chose my nickname. It's a simple nickname, Kim.
Kim, yes. It's easy to say, easy to remember, and rolls off the lips with ease.
Maybe for you, but not for this barista.
Oh no, here we go. What did they say this time?
The barista wrote whim.
The barista wrote what?
Yeah, whim. I swear I'm never going back to that Starbucks, period. If I'm wandering through the desert and it's the only thing I see, okay, maybe I'd go. But only because it's probably just a mirage, so I'd have a pass.
Oh, come on, but how did the drink taste? Can you at least admit it tasted good like it normally does? Even though it was intended for some mysterious whim character.
Okay, well, yes, the drink technically tasted good, but you know how when sometimes you're having a sip of milk and it turns out your friend handed you a Sprite and your blind ass didn't think to look? Even though Sprite is an excellent beverage, when your mouth is prepping for milk, that liquid is going to taste like ass.
I see where you're going with this.
It's the same with whim. Drinking my drink for Kim is always a delight. Even Kimberly. But somehow having the word whim plastered all over my cup ruined the vibe and had me throwing up in my mouth a little bit.
Which I'm sure doesn't improve the drink.
I really sympathize with you on this one. Oh, hey, look at that kitty right there.
Oh, it's so cute. What is it doing?
It's grooming itself. Let's keep our voices low. Let's let it have its peace.
She is, and I hope nothing bad happens to her. Like, I hope her fur grows long and bountiful. I read this article recently. It said curiosity killed the cat on it. What are they even talking about?
What was the context of the phrase?
I don't know, but the whole thing just seemed creepy.
Yeah, when I see articles like that, I usually just X out. And sometimes even close my laptop just to get that, like fully closed.
That's smart. It's also good to restart your computer. It flushes ROM, improves performance speed, and prevents memory leaks.
Bless you.
Thanks. Can you keep the religion out of it?
Okay. What are we supposed to say? Sorry about the sneeze?
Just hand me a tissue and let's move on.
No problem. Does a hanky work?
Sure.
I really appreciate that you keep that old hanky on you at all times. And it's actually selfless when you hand it to others so they can feel better.
I picked up the habit from my dad. It's actually his old handkerchief you're using.
Oh, cool. That's like vintage.
Yep. It's from the 1980s.
I love the 80s on VH1. Oh, with Michael Ian Black.
Hal Sparks.
And Mo Roca.
I love the 80s. That old show is a fucking trip, y'all.
Oh, shit.
What? Do you not want me to keep using your dad's hanky?
No, not at all. I want you to keep using his old hanky. That's why it's there for. But I'm upset because I'm realizing you might be sneezing because of the cats. Kim, are you allergic?
I don't think so. I've been around cats before. Probably not this many, though. And probably not this close. Like, I've been to friends' houses who have cats. They've usually been on the other side of the room, though. Or the house.
Kim, I think you're allergic to kitty cats.
Or at least cats. Sorry about Jay, Kim.
It's all right. It's no problem. I don't mind when Jay uses childish language like that. He's just expressing himself in his own unique way. He's really unique and actually brings a lot to the table.
Thanks, Kim. Means a lot. But seriously, have you ever been tested for cat allergies?
No, God. I think I gotta go outside. Can we record on the patio, you think?
Of course. Yeah, I think there's a door over there.
Nice. Let's go.
Lovely day, don't you think?
Yes. It's really nice out. Good eye.
Yep. This is a much better environment for the podcast. Kim, we need you feeling good and not sneezing on our pod. You're always at your funniest when you're at your healthiest. Like Michael Phelps. No, I've never talked to him, but I imagine he's got some really funny shit to say, considering his cardiovascular health.
Yeah, plus he definitely dabbled with reefer, so if he took the right strains, he definitely could have been given a creativity boost.
Phelps is funny. There's no doubt about it. Too bad only the fish get to hear the jokes, though. Lucky bastards.
Well, I guess the cats aren't gonna hear our jokes. Sure, maybe the occasional dog walking on the path right here will catch a part of a joke. Like maybe a setup or a straight tag, but there's no way a dog will hear a full setup and punchline in the time it takes to walk by our table.
I like seeing the dogs by us right here. They're rather pleasant because they're real. Unlike a certain huge red canine that was forced down our throats when we were kids.
That's a bit harsh, don't you think? There were some of us who actually gravitated to Clifford naturally.
Yeah, we were forced to gravitate toward him. His body was so big that it practically had its own gravitational pull.
Yeah, and what's the point of that? Okay, so the dog was big, we get it.
And red.
Your point is? Wow, red. I'm supposed to care? Why?
It's an interesting dog.
I think I see Kim's point. The dog was a magnet for attention and brought unwanted heat to its neighborhood.
Even now, I keep reading these books and thinking, why are they writing these? It's just a damn dog.
Right.
I would understand if it was about a more evolved canine, like a wolf or something, but in a lot of ways, a dog is practically pointless. It's a ridiculous animal, a mere ancestor of the great wolf. Oh, dogs are cool? Roll over. Give me your paw. Great. Awesome. Try hunting cooperatively in a pack, and then I'll be impressed.
Yeah, no, if Clifford ever tried to hunt, the deer and beavers would, quote-unquote, see red from a mile away.
Is that what wolves eat, Jay? Like deer and beavers?
Sometimes, but not always. They prey on moose, red deer, roe deer, and wild boar. They also destroy elk, caribou, and other creatures. Wolves are not fussy eaters. Smaller sized animals that may supplement their diet include rodents, hares, insectivores, and smaller carnivores. They frequently eat waterfowl and their eggs. When such foods are insufficient, they prey on lizards, snakes, frogs, and large insects when available. They're not fussy. They're not fussy. I bet Clifford wouldn't be able to transition from wet food to dry food without throwing a fit. I bet he is fussy.
One thing I always wonder about is how they managed to train Clifford. Like, finding an electric collar his size was a real pain in the ass. So, of course, they had to build one out of metal and wires. But an electric collar big enough for Clifford posed a real threat to his master. AKA, that little girl, Emily Elizabeth. And her family, too, probably. If they were too close to the electric collar, even one little zap would be enough to turn them into ash.
Oh, that's awful. I feel so bad for that family. Yeah, even if they managed to dodge the electric collar during times it was being activated, the shocks would have a real impact on Emily Elizabeth's family financially. The electricity required to effectively deter Clifford from doing, certain quote-unquote wrong activities meant their electric bills were averaging a few $1,000s a month. Obviously, last I checked, Emily Elizabeth wasn't Bill Gates, and the shocks weren't really financially feasible. So the family had to make some difficult choices.
I'm okay with that. I'm not saying I necessarily want Clifford passed out or away or anything. I just like him out of the picture. Maybe the military could transport him to some atoll in the South Pacific, never to be heard from again. Pointless red dog.
We shouldn't even be having this conversation anyway. We're honestly giving him way too much power. Like, even now in 2020, having conversations about this oversized mutt, aren't there better uses of our time?
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, we should get back to interviewing Kim. All right. So, Kim, I've been meaning to ask you. I actually first became aware of you when watching Lopez Tonight back in 2011. I saw your act and was quickly won over. Hey, I've been meaning to ask. Now, George Lopez's Twitter presence is really friendly. Sorry, I'm just curious. Does the quote-unquote carpet match the drapes? Sorry, basically, is he really that friendly? IRL? Just like his Twitter presence?
Yeah, George is one friendly bastard. After my set, he came up to me and complimented me. He said, "Hey, good set." And he actually gifted an enormous bottle of absinthe, and pretty good quality absinthe, I might say. Not the kind you find in dive bars.
Ooh, absinthe! Isn't that the liquor that makes you trip out while drunk?
It would be years before I even found out. I treasured Lopez's bottle and kept it locked up in a cabinet for a good portion of my life.
I'm guessing a special occasion changed all this?
Yeah, my friend graduated.
Oh, congratulations to your friend.
Yes, give them my regards.
A little late on the uptake, but will do. But yeah, we had a crazy night for her grad party. We went to Disneyland and actually smuggled absinthe and Coca-Cola bottles. Mickey Mouse didn't know what hit him. Yeah, we danced with the characters, screamed our heads off on the rides, got smart with the staff, and even started hallucinating.
Did you see anything cool in your visions?
Yep, I started peeking on It's a Small World After All, and I was unable to distinguish between the animatronic puppets and myself. It was a strange experience that'll always stick with me. As much as I tried not to think about it, but all in all, it was an excellent graduation party, and I hope more of my friends have cause for celebration in the years to come.
Hear, hear.
Anyway. It's nothing. Probably just...
Doesn't sound like nothing to me.
Oh! Look! The cats are coming out! No! The cats are coming outside!
I see them coming out of the windows and the doors.
And they're making their way towards us.
Oh no, Matthew. You too? You're not allergic to cats, are you?
I didn't think so.
Okay, just real quick. Is there anything you want to plug, Kim?
Okay, well, episode 2 of J Humor is going to air soon on Eternal.tv. I play a dolphin named Dolphin Anderson, and the show is really lit.
Oh, false alarm. Better than absinthe?
Oh man, imagine watching that show on absinthe. It would actually look really 3D.
Achoo! Any other plugs?
Damn cat, you are cramping my style. You can follow me on social media at Clark Kimberly L.
Well, Kim, thank you. Kim, thank you so much for doing this quote-unquote pod. And putting up with these little damn fur balls.
Thank you. It's okay. I don't mind much.
Bye, Kim.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, y'all. So now that we're alone, should we debate? This week's debate addresses whether or not sports stars are paid too much money, especially given that it's just a game.
I could go either way on this topic. I think some athletes are definitely overpaid, but on the other hand, you can't have too much money.
Yeah, but just to play devil's advocate a little bit, don't you think certain stars are paid through the roof? The salaries are astronomical. And that could be going to discovering new planets, which is damned important work, instead of paying the sports stars.
Yeah. I want us to explore so many planets. Not just one or two or three. We've got to get to many planets ASAP, or I won't be satisfied.
Plus, Tiger Woods did cheat on his wife, causing NASA scientists to shake their heads in indignation. We really paid a guy to do that when there's other moons out there we could be walking all over?
Well, the UCAP fam has a lot of diverse opinions on this.
They get t-shirts, they go on TV, they get to have fun, and then they get paid $1 billion or $2 million or $3 million.
In my opinion, they get paid way too much. I think they should redistribute that wealth and give it to, some little league teams that are maybe less fortunate.
A game is a metaphor for life. And can you put a value on life? You can't. So I guess in my opinion, they don't get paid enough.
I really do be kicking the basketball, the soccer ball with my next door neighbor, and I ain't getting paid nothing.
The issue is that nobody cares about the vendors at the arena, okay? These people, they be selling the drinks, they be selling the alcohol, they're selling cotton candy, the hot dogs. I want you to imagine a world without hot dogs. Then get back to me about any pay raises for the sports teams.
I think athletes deserve every dime they receive, but not only that, I think we all should be millionaires.
Yes, their pay is obscene, but so is their talent and fitness. If your podcast was at the top of the charts, the best, would you accept a salary that was anything less than exorbitant?
In today's society, one should be paid according to the job's economic importance and their value to fucking society.
Instead of receiving money, they could be connected to some equipment that will allow them to manufacture goods. The act of playing sports could be hooked up to some equipment so that they could make food or clothing.
Professional athletes should be paid millions more because, as we all know, ball is life.
Wow. That was really great and neat hearing back from y'all.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks everyone. Means a bunch.
Our next debate will be addressing whether video games are too violent for youth.
Oh, this should be interesting. I'm curious what the UCAP fam will think of this.
Yeah, just call the number in our bio and leave us a message. Of course, leave the message after the beep.
As for us, we gotta head to the Cat Cafe gift shop. They have a whole shelf of antihistamines. We should pick up some Benadryl yesterday.
Let's go. How much for the Benny?
10 bones.
Perfect. Keep the change.
Okay, let's pop this shit. Pop it in my mouth.
One sec. I have to rip the packaging open.
Damn, this feels good.
Way better than I remember.
Damn. Sneezing seems to have really worn off. But I'm feeling sleepy. How about you?
Yeah. Oh, crap.
Side effects! Let's speed home before we pass out. We gotta get to bed.
Turn it up! This shit keeps me awake.
Oh no! I'm falling asleep!
Oh, me too.